Hey guys, thank you for joining me for this live. If you are a busy business owner and or executive and you travel often and want to stay fit and on top of your workouts and fitness while you are traveling, then this video is perfect for you. I'm in the midst of travel right now, and I thought it was a great time to do this live to give you tips while I am in the midst of experiencing these things myself. These are tips that I not only use for myself, but they are also what I use for my executives and business owning clients, which is primarily my clientele at this point with over 20 years of experience and being a business owner myself. Then the clients that I work with are the same. I can not only help with my fitness experience, but also with my experience as being a busy business owner, not only with my fitness business, but with my government contracting business. So for these tips, I know they will set you up for success to make sure that you are going to not only maintain your fitness, but make progress while you are in the midst of travel. Just to story time start out for this trip, I did have a delay with a flight due to weather. I got here at like 4 in the morning, and it was very, very tough start to the week to be tired and fatigued, and yet I was still able to get my workouts in. So let me give you some tips on how that was possible. So with my executive training process, I, again, not only use that for my clients, but I use it for myself. I even have a file for myself in my software. I have my own software and app that I use to stay connected with my clients from a distance, even while they're traveling. So in that, pillar 3 of this 4-step pillar process is what I call FIRE. So it's ready, aim, fire, align. And FIRE has to do with fitness. And that pillar, I have the timekeeper nutrition method, the 3D theory, and the integrated fitness intelligence. So for the timekeeper nutrition, what I did with that to keep on track with my goals in this trip, and again, this is what my clients use as well, is in the morning, I set a specific time that I'm going to be working out, and I set timers. So I not only use this as my workout time, but I also use it as my workflow time. So I set a timer for a 30-second lift, and whether I was working upper body, lower body, core, or even doing HIIT interval splits, I set it for a 30-second timer to do that exercise. And then I rest for 2 to 3 minutes. And I was looking over contract solicitations, I was looking over emails, I was catching up with my clients personally and making sure that I was making progress with my work and my fitness at the same time. So in that hour workout, I was able to burn over 500 calories and still make progress with my fitness, and also put an hour of work in with my business too. So timekeeper nutrition method, using timers, you can work and work out at the same time. If you want to only work out at the same time, if you feel like you really want to just have that independent workout time, you definitely can use, again, those timers are really important, especially on business travel, because one, you're going to stay on track with your workout and make sure you get the whole thing in. If you have 30 minutes to work out, you do a 30-minute workout. If you have something based on reps and time rests, you might not get the full workout in, and that is a very defeating way of starting your day. You're not feeling complete. You didn't check off that box completely, and that is mentally not great for you, and physically you didn't get everything in that you were planning for. So use timers for your workouts to make sure that you are getting everything in that you want to. And the second reason that you want to use timers is that you have so much going on throughout the day, and you don't want to have to worry about thinking about counting and what exercise you're going to do next. So having those workouts planned ahead of time with timers integrated and videos to follow if you're not sure about form is so, so important. So I'm going to use an example. This is one of the workouts that I actually have planned for today. And this is my app that I use, and you can kind of see the workouts, there you go, are on there, and the rests are integrated. So if I actually go to start this workout, turn that down, there will be a countdown timer. And again, everything is integrated in it. This is so important to keep me on track, so that today my day started a little bit earlier. So I'm actually gonna work on the afternoon. That's my workout time. And I'm going to follow this. So it has video, it has timers for that exercise, and then it also has rest periods integrated in there. During that rest period, I will be working, and I will be catching up on a lot of different business things that I have with my computer. So again, this is super important to not only stay on track, be able to work at the same time, but also give you mental freedom. I don't have to worry about what am I going to do when I walk into the gym. I already have that planned out, and I program this according to the equipment that they have at the gym here. So I'm not going to be lacking on anything, and making sure that I'm, again, staying on track with my goals. I've already planned out my week for, this is a calendar as it focuses. This is my calendar for the week. And you can see that I got my workouts in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is today, and I'm going to get that workout in. And then Friday, I'm going to have another workout, and then Saturday I'll be back home, and then I actually have a check in there as well as a workout. And it's important to set those check-ins after you get back from your travel to make sure that you made progress or maintained whatever your goal is. If you don't keep checking when you get back every trip, you won't know how that trip went. So, and that actually gives us access to our next piece of this, and making sure that you're set up for success with this travel is what I call my integrated fitness intelligence. And this is using data analysis to make sure that you're staying on track. So just as you would in business, use data analysis to predict the progress of your business success, you use the same thing to predict the progress of your fitness success. So with my app, it tracks what your personal records are. When I work out, I can see what volume increases I have had after each workout immediately. And then my consistency with the program I've set up for myself in my file. And again, my clients have the same thing. What their PRs, what are their volume increases, what are their consistency with their workouts? Are they on track with their program, or are they behind? It gives you a percentage of that. And then as far as your nutrient intake versus your calorie output, so that deficiency, if you're going for weight loss, are you in the negative? Are you equal? Or are you in the positive? And it creates a line graph so that I can look wherever my clients are. I'm in the middle of the United States right now on a different time zone, and my clients are all over the world. But I can still see with those line graphs if they're in a calorie surplus, a calorie deficiency, or they're right on mark to maintain. And I can tell them because of that what progress they're going to be making, just the same as I can for myself when I'm in travel, to see if I'm going to be gaining, losing, or maintaining during this travel based on my exercise and nutrition habits. And again, this is not a lot of work. Everything is calculated with the software that I use, and it automatically speaks to me when my clients log their workout, when they log their nutrition, or whether their watch is tracking everything. That's even better. My Apple Watch actually integrates Apple Watches, actually, I should say, not just mine, integrate with my software, and same with Fitbits. So my clients who are working out, they don't even have to let me know that they worked out. The app automatically knows that the Apple Watch read that. And so they can just go about their day, and it automatically checks in with me, which is amazing. So you can not worry about as much. I'm huge on time efficiency and not taking time out of your day while you're on travel. You have so many things to work out. Don't think about what am I going to do for my workout? What equipment do they have? What are the reps? Do I have to count the reps, count my rest? Oh, I didn't get my whole workout in. I missed my workout. Using timers and using software for that takes out all that, takes out the guesswork, and makes you super time efficient so that you get time back for your week. And the data analysis makes sure that you're making progress versus guessing. You don't know if you're making progress with data analysis, as you would in business, predicts the progress that you're going to make for business. It predicts the progress for fitness. So again, PR, volume, consistency, whether you're adhering to your program. It also tracks if you're going to be in a calorie deficiency, and then has that live client feed. So I know how my clients are doing, whether they're on travel, whether I'm currently on travel, wherever we are in the world, we are staying on track. I am personally, my clients are as well. And I can see that. One of the best ways I can describe this is, how The Rock has a fitness pro that works with him, even though he doesn't meet with them personally. I am that fitness pro that works with business owners and executives who are abroad all over the world, and I can still keep them on track wherever they are, whatever they're doing, and adapting their program to what their environment is very easily from the software that I have. And not only that, programming it, but I can also make adjustments to it on the spot, or I can track their progress and know how they're doing. So the integrated fitness intelligence piece for a busy business owner, traveling executive is super important, because you don't want to guess with your business success, right? Why would you want to guess with your fitness success? And also the timekeeper exercise method, using these timers for time efficiency, for mental space, for making sure that you're actually getting in what you want to, for being able to work at the same time. So workout doesn't take any time away from your workday. It actually is included in it, is beautiful. Time is super valuable. It is so valuable. So why would you waste it? And guessing with not having the fitness intelligence, or not getting everything in, or to the capacity that you'd want to. So for another piece of this is making sure that your workouts, I call it 3D theory. It's again part of my fire pillar of the executive training process. And that is making sure that you're training in all three planes of motions. So the workouts that you're following, the workouts I'm following on this business trip, are in all three planes of motion. So for example, a lot of CrossFit's a great example. Not that I'm against CrossFit, it's just, it's lacking something. So a lot of the workouts are in the sagittal plane of motion. So if you put a pane of glass through you and it goes this way, right? if you bend either way, or if you rotate, you're going to be breaking that pane of glass. So that's your sagittal plane of motion. So a lot of exercises are in that. So squats, lunges, deadlifts, bench press, you're going to be tricep extensions, bicep extensions, shoulder press. These are all like classic moves for workouts, right? And a lot of traditional workout programs, CrossFit programs, even Peloton, you're in that one plane of motion pedaling. Even Orange Theory, you're on a tread, you're on a rower, you're on an elliptical. It's all the sagittal plane of motion. That is not biomechanically appropriate for our bodies. We do not just walk in this sagittal plane. I mean, even that wouldn't even be appropriate turning. So you want to make sure that your workouts are in all three planes of motion. So the workouts I follow personally on travel, the workouts that my clients, I have them on, whether they're staying home or on travel, are making sure that they're on three planes of motion to make sure that, one, it's biomechanically appropriate to make sure that you stay healthy biomechanically, but it also avoids injury. So you can have overuse injuries from staying in that one sagittal plane of motion for a lot of these things I've mentioned. I know you know how injury prone those sports tend to be, and those fitness programs can be known to be. So making sure that you're keeping your joints healthy, keeping your muscles healthy, getting different angles on your muscles to make sure your progress is going to be better, so you look better, feel better, perform better. So important. So 3D theory, all the workouts that I have integrated that I'm going to be following this week, have that in mind. So my biomechanics are in check, and that I'm avoiding injury and making sure that each day that I grow older, I'm going into my 40s, and I feel amazing. So again, to review while you're on travel, to make sure that you are set up for success and that you're going to make progress, not just maintain, not go backwards, because it's tough. Again, I'm coming from a trip that I went sleep deprived, with a delay with the plane and a lot of these other factors pulling at me. Your days, as beautifully as you schedule them, are not going to go according to plan. We all know that. So making sure that you use the timekeeper exercise method, the 3D theory, and the integrated fitness intelligence is so key to make sure that you're set up for success. And also, not just that, it makes your week easier and it's less to think about because you have these data analysis tracking automatically. You do not have to do that yourself. The workouts are pre-programmed, the timers are integrated. You can work at the same time even. You don't have to have that draining your mental energy as well. And then the 3D theory automatically incorporated into that, so that it makes sure that you're biomechanically safe and that you are not causing any overuse injuries. So it's a beautiful way to make sure that you are being fit and healthy and making progress with your business. I want you, when you're on your traveling and business trip, to not feel like you are having to take time for your fitness, that it is just automatic, it is easy. So this is a great way of being time efficient and making sure that fitness doesn't take that mental drain that it normally does. And when you get back from your trip and when you log into that calendar and you track everything for those body stats updates, that you are going in the positive direction, not going in the negative that most times business trips pull you in. So please let me know once you've incorporated this, how this has affected you and made you have better fitness progress, making sure you have better mental clarity, better energy, better time efficiency, better work. You get more work in because you don't have it taken away. You can actually have exercise incorporated into your work schedule for setting you up for success. Again, shout out to the hotel of Fort Des Moines, Iowa, who gave me this private executive room to record this in. I'm so thankful for them. They saw that I was trying to find a nice quiet spot, and there's a lot of things going on in the lobby. The reading room is even very busy right now. So a shout out to them for giving me this private room to make sure I can record this, or video this, I should say, to make sure that I am reaching out to you, and in the midst of my travel and my busy schedule, that you understand how you can be successful as well, how my clients are successful, working with some of the most amazing, most successful business owners out there, how they make progress with their business and fitness at the same time. So reach out to me, let me know how this helps, and I look forward to sharing more tips with you. If you are interested in working together, please go on my website, imagineyoufit.com, and you can schedule a free consult and see if we're even a good fit for each other. Take care.